So I went into the living room to charge my phone and we talked briefly. Drunkenly, I fell asleep on the couch across from him and woke up to him next to me.
That is intent. He is intentional. That's intent.
Yeah. The police is on the way.
Next thing you know, ding dong, it's the cops.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, put you on my face. Shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Girl, we are back with the tea times. Can you believe it? It's really been so long since we've done like an actual tea time. But I said we gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back for the culture. We gotta bring it back for the people because the people need to know and experience what the tea times was. Okay, girl. And if you don't know what a tea time is, if you do not know what a tea time is, basically, baby, I'm known for telling story times. Tea times is where y'all tell y'all story. Story times, y'all get into my tea, y'all get into my business. But with a tea time, baby, we getting into all of your business. While we sit back, we read, we roast, we gag, and we give our commentary. Okay, it's real simple, real quaint, real cute, just like that. And keep in mind, baby, Chi-Chi, not Aubrey. This ain't no spiritual video, how, okay, this is a motherfucking tea time with Chi-Chi. So don't get offended, but we're going to roast and gag like we do any other video that Chi-Chi is in. So, girl, you want some advice from Aubrey? Okay, you want something a little bit more calm, a little bit more demure, a little bit more, then you go ahead and book your reading. But this is a motherfucking tea time host, so we're going to roast and we're going to gag. This tea time today comes from Miss Elisa Force. Okay, now I don't know if you wanted me to say your name how, but you didn't tell me not to say your name how. So guess what? I'm saying your name how. Okay, so Miss Elisa, Alicia, girl, I don't know. Elysia. Girl, we're gonna call you Sia for sure, okay? So this comes from Miss Sia, and it just says tea time story. Now, I don't know what the fuck this shit about. I don't know what it's about. Listen, when it comes to tea times, I go into it blind, okay? Y'all know with my videos, with my commentary, I like to go in blind. Then the reaction is a little bit more natural. It's a little, you know. So I don't know what this story about to be about, child. It could be about how she done fucked her mother boyfriend. It could be about how her best friend done fucked her father. Child, I don't know. Maybe she slept with a boss to get a promotion. I have no idea what this is about. Okay, so we jumping in blind together. All right. So it starts off. It says, "Dear Scott, do I have a story for you?" Okay, and she put 2 U's and an exclamation point. So this shit better be good, hoe. Because if it's not, I'm gonna read you for filth. My name is Lisa.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
That's not we already done determined what your name is. How don't you come up in here trying to have a new name? No, bitch. No, because that's not what it say up there in the name of the email. That's not what it say. It says Elisa. Don't tell me that your name is Lisa for short when we already gave you a short nickname. Your name is Sia Ho. Okay, it's Sia Ho. And if this story not good, Sia Ho. But she says my name is Sia. And I have a very juicy story about my fucked up friendships, girl. We're going to be the judge of that. Okay, but let's get into it. So to start the story off, I just need to give you some background on our relationship. What relationship? We're not in a relationship. Who's our? I was friends with 2 sisters for a few years, girl.
Okay, so there's some education that needs to be done. I can see that.
Story over. Story over. Story over. I don't need to hear anything else. I don't need to. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I don't need to hear shit else. It ain't gonna work. Threesomes don't work, baby. Threesomes don't work. Okay, not in real life and not in the bedroom. Threesomes do not work because somebody ends up liking the other person better. Haven't you ever heard that? You never be friends with 2 people that's already friends. Okay, and then you took it a step further. You took it a step further trying to be cute and creative. You said, I'm not only going to be friends with people that already know each other, but I'm going to be friends with 2 people that's bloodly related to each other. Girl. Anything pop off, they jumping you. Anything pop off, they leaving you behind, and them 2 gonna go off in the sunset. Like, Those two are sisters, blood sisters. Why would you think that you could ever? No wonder we writing a tea time. No wonder we telling this story. Okay, I already know some shit about to go down. I already know. Okay. So to start the story off, I just need to give you some background on our relationship. I was friends with these two sisters for a few years. We're gonna give them nicknames. For the older sister, we're gonna call her Jan. And the younger sister, we're gonna call her Juke. As in jukebox. Was she gay? Was she gay? Was she eating the box like jukebox off of Power, off Raising Canaan? Why we calling her Juke? That's a little dykish. That's a little bull daggerish. That's a little skittlewaggy. That's a little rainbow worshipy. Okay, happy pride. Like Juke is a little aggressive for a female, but okay. Okay, she said we're gonna call her Juke. So I used to date Juke.
Get the fag off the TV. I'm not watching that.
I said, "Ooh, everybody's gay these days. Fake gay these days." But
because worry about your lesbian relationship.
What about your lesbian relationship, bitch?
Girl, happy pride. Happy pride. Hey, family. Hey, family. Okay, I knew. Okay. Book a reading. Okay. TheAlottedsouls.com is down right now, but you better slide in the DMs, book a motherfucking reading. Okay. But she says, I used to date Juke back in 2016. We all went to the same high school and became even closer after high school. We spent a lot of time together in the year of 2019. It was a rough ass year. My twin brother was my Aww.
wait, what?
That twin brother was murdered, so it was really nice to have some friends around and to get my mind off that whole effed up situation. I'm sorry to hear that, because that is real deep. That's real deep to have anybody that you know murdered. Like, I mean, let alone die, but like that's a lot. And then for it to be your twin brother, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I almost feel bad for gagging you this episode, but I don't. But that's still a lot, and I'm sorry to hear that. They were one of the first people to show up for me, so that meant a lot. That's good. That's good. So let's get to the point where it got fucked up, though. Fast forward to August of 2019. They wanted to throw a kickback, and I was definitely down. They invited mostly everybody we knew, and a few of their friends I hadn't met yet. Girl, story over. You ain't got to tell me no more. Story over.
I don't know how I feel about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, okay, but wait.
Story over. You ain't got to tell me no more. Absolutely not. We don't mix friends. We don't mix liquor, and we don't mix friends. And then you mixing friends while already being friends with two sisters that already come as a package of, they come as a pair. Girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So you playing with your life with Tia and Tamara. Absolutely not. This is not Disney Channel, and this is not Sister. But she says the night rolls around and everything is going good. Things are coming to an end, and one of the friends decided to stay the night. He was a guy, by the way. Ain't you gay? Ain't you gay? Why is a guy staying the night? Is it because, wait, are they fucking on him? You say you was dating Juke. So Juke is the lesbian. So the other girl, like, what y'all about to do? Y'all about to swap? Well, like, what's about to happen? What's about to happen here? Is it giving foursome? Is that where the story is going? What's about to happen? Okay, my spidey senses is tingling. He definitely was checking me out throughout the night, but not all up on me at all. So you a hoe.
Let's talk about it.
Who is this guy? The night rolls around and everything is going good. Things are coming to an end, and one of the friends decided to stay the night. He was a guy, by the way. No. Why is any guy? No, I get that you and her are hers. Y'all are females. I get that. And you might not necessarily be into hims, them, their days. That's cool, but like, no, what are we doing? We in a relationship. We not, no, this ain't no sleepover. Absolutely not. Take yourself and go home. You ain't got a bed. You ain't got an address to go to. You ain't got family that care about you. Like, what's going on? No, absolutely not. I would not be in a relationship and then somebody random stay over and then they looking at me all night. Absolutely not. Because if they cute, I just might fuck them. Morals and shit might go out the window. So you already in the wrong, Miss Sia. But she says, I went into the living room to charge my phone and we talked briefly.
No, you don't know this bitch.
All them plugs in that goddamn house. All them, I know somebody paid the electricity bill because ain't nobody staying over nobody's house where the lights ain't on. First off, so I know that the electricity bill is paid, which means that there's probably multiple sockets all over the house, and you decided to go right there at the socket that's next to him. Yeah, because you want him to plug something into your socket. I'm on to you, Sia. I am on to you. I'm on to you. See, that's probably why you got with Juke, because you wanted her and her sister. Huh? You wanted her and her sister. You thought you could get a 2-for-1. Let me see how y'all get down. Y'all gonna get down like the Claremont twins? Huh? Y'all freaky like that? Yeah, that's probably what you was doing, because what your hoe ass doing in the living room? What was your hoe ass doing there in the living room?
Let's talk about it.
Talk, Cole.
Like, you couldn't go to the kitchen, you couldn't go to the bathroom, you couldn't go on the back porch. You had to go to the living room where he was at to use one of the plugs in there. Girl, goodbye. Goodbye. You was trying to test that connection, all right, between y'all two.
Clock that T.
Fuck you was talking about. Okay? So I went into the living room to charge my phone, and we talked briefly. Drunkenly, I fell asleep on the couch across from him and woke up to him next to me.
That is intent. He is intentional. That's intent.
Yeah. The police is on the way.
Next thing you know, ding dong, it's the cops.
Y'all sure y'all want to write me tea times? Because, girl, the way that I'm gonna keep it real.
Then Sky Santana came back. Shout out to Sky Santana.
The way that I'm gonna be telling y'all hoes the truth, because listen, you had no business being in this room with this man. You had no business being in the room with this man. Talking about something, oh, he kept staring at me, but I'm gonna just go ahead and charge my phone, and then, you know, I'm gonna just fall asleep knowing that I'm drunk, and I woke up and he was just next to me. I'm sorry, the dick just fell in my mouth. Ooh, accident. No.
See, that's that shit right there. That right there.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Again, at what point is Juke and her sister about to come jump you? Because, girl, I was confused because I didn't remember cuddling him. Now wait, how the hell when the hell did we get the cuddling?
Hey, yo, turn me around. What about your lesbian relationship, bitch?
When did we get to cuddling? How did we go from I fell asleep, he woke up next to me, to cuddling?
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
Again, you cannot just say, oh, I fell asleep and a dick just flew in my mouth. It doesn't work. Well, personal problem's not gonna come out because listen, y'all know that did happen to me. So I mean, it can happen, but in this context, in this situation, no, girl. No, what? Girl, I was confused because I didn't remember cuddling him. So I sat up and asked him how he got by me. He got up and climbed over me to get off the couch and claim I asked him to. Because if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. We're going to be honest here, because you probably did. You probably did. You admitted that you was drunk.
And I know it's deceptive and I know it's wrong, but you gotta step back and be like, I understand.
Again, all of them motherfucking sockets in that house. Okay, all of them sockets in that house, and you decided to go right there in the living room so he could sock it to you. Huh? You say he was looking at you all night. What, you wanted to give him a first person, in person look at you? Take a picture, it'll last longer. No, baby, I'm right here. Let me sit on this couch right here, real dainty, real cute. Okay, real femme, real kind. Let me get a boy what he wants. Yeah. That was you that night. Big Liz. Okay, Big Liz, Big Lisa. That was you that night because you wanted him to see you in all of your glory. You was drunk and filling your oats and filling your boots. I'm on to you, girl. I'm on to you, just like he was on to you that night because you told him to be. Okay, but she says, now I was already heavily involved with my child's father.
Oh, nope. Yeah, hey, Jason. Nope. How do you feel about the bulge? Nope.
You couldn't be around me because you play too much. You play too much.
You sure are putting the band and bandit. Because how did it become multiple people at this point? Like, so you just fucking with everybody. You just letting everybody beat the... Okay.
Make up your mind. Am I sucking dick or eating people?
Now, I was already heavily involved with my child's father and had no interest in my friend's friend. Once that happened, Jan, the older sister, walked into the living room and stood still. I knew how it looked, him climbing over me. I immediately froze and felt like, what the F do I do? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I thought she was taking accountability for a second. No, that's not what it said. She said, I immediately froze and felt like, what the fuck do y'all got going on? She took him home and came back to the house. The morning came and it was time for me to go. Juke talked to me the next morning and I will never forget what she said to me. I knew that would happen. As if the bitch already had knowledge that I was being set up. Set up? How were you set up?
By who? By who, girl? Who? Cause
see, now I'm gonna feel bad if this turns out to be like a situation. We just gonna pray that it doesn't. We just gonna pray that it doesn't. Like I said, I go into these blinds, so I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna say by the end of this. I'm gonna pray that it don't turn into that. But I mean, based off everything that you said thus far, I mean, again, you were drunk. You saw that he was looking at you. You decide to go sit in front of him, and then fall asleep in front of him. Like y'all gonna say I hate black women if I'm telling the truth? Because I mean, I felt like I was being set up. The whole car ride, Jane had nothing to say to me. I even asked her how she felt and nothing. No matter what I said, I knew she knew what happened. No, I knew, girl, y'all in these typos. I said I knew she had what happened made up in her sick ass head. Okay, whatever that means. Days went by and they told everyone I knew. Granted, once they heard my side, they believed me. They believe in a drunk? Come on, Karen Huga.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not lying.
Well, we stopped being friends and rekindled things when I was pregnant in 2020. Now who? Okay. You dating a lot of people. Let me see. Did I miss something? Because I could have sworn that you were with Juke. So like, when did you stop being gay? And when did you start liking dick? Because so we bisexual? Like, what's going on? You pansexual? What's going on?
She got hoe in her blood.
What's going on? We stopped being friends and rekindled things when I was pregnant in 2020. And who is we? Who is the we that rekindled? I apologize and she did too. I guess at the time I wanted to be in good graces because I didn't feel any particular way towards them when I should have. They came to my baby shower. Juke gets pregnant too.
Because that's what lesbians do.
Okay. Cause see, had y'all just worried about y'all lesbian relationship, none of this would have ever even happened. We wouldn't even have gotten here had y'all just worried about y'all lesbian relationship. Not you pregnant and she pregnant, but y'all was in a relationship together. Like, so everybody fake gay. Got it. Child, not a happy pride. It's giving confused pride. Juke gets pregnant too, and we bonded over that. After I had my daughter, we didn't spend too much time together, but saw each other cordially. April of 2021, we stopped talking after I received a call from them telling me how much they didn't like my child's father. The previous day, I hung out with Juke, and my child's father was calling me back to back. I was ignoring him, and then he texted me telling me that there was a shooting going on where we was hanging out at. Are y'all so fucking? Okay, like, it's one thing to look out for me. Like, what? Like, But I mean, at this point, child, you dating everybody. So I don't know. I don't know if you was in a relationship with him at this point or like, I don't know. But why he blowing your phone up? He really just wanted to make sure I was okay. Girl, we did still litigate.
Done. Don't send me no more videos crying. Don't care nothing about it.
trying to have sympathy. I ain't got no more. Don't worry about it, girl, because no ma'am.
Y'all sure y'all want me to do tea times? Y'all are trifling. Y'all are trifling, okay? Y'all are trifling. How you, okay. So you friends with these two sisters, you fucking on one of them, and then why are you fucking on her? You fucking on her friends. At some point, y'all get pregnant. Then instead of being with your baby daddy at home with him, since y'all live together, you say, no, I'm gonna just go back and be with my ex and chill around my ex. Meanwhile, your ex and her sister are telling you they don't like the child father, the baby daddy for you. But it don't matter because y'all live together. It's a lot going on.
Am I wrong? Come on. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I understand that, right? But at the end of the day,
it's a lot going on. Child, not only did you open up your legs several times, you also opened up a can of worms, it seems. He really just wanted to make sure I was okay. We did still live together and we had a child together. So it makes a lot of sense as to why he was worried about how I was doing. It rubbed me the wrong way that they called me just to tell me that. Like, why are you all up in my business, girl? Because she all up in your pussy, girl. Like, is it me? Is it me? Like, that's why she all up in your business, because y'all still fucking. You all up, she all up in your coochie. That's why. That's why. Okay? After that, I decided to just leave them alone and not really talk to them anymore. I felt like they was always in some drama, very messy, and I was just elevating. No, girl, you in the same motherfucking place. You sound like you in the same motherfucking place. Because again, how do we go from, okay, I'm gonna befriend two sisters and be the third, so I'm a third wheel, to blood sisters. I'm gonna fuck on one. Then I'm gonna fuck they friends, okay? And then later on, I'm gonna get pregnant. She gonna get pregnant. I'm gonna have this baby daddy that I live with. Instead of spending time with him, I'm gonna go spend time with the ex that I used to fuck on, that I might still be fucking on, but I don't know. Like, is it messy or was feelings just involved? Is it messy or were y'all just still fucking? You leaving something out, girl. You leaving something out.
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
After that, I decided to just leave them alone, not really talk to them. I was never really in drama anyway. You sure?
No, hold on. Are you sure? Is it everybody or is it you? Are you the one with the problem, dear?
But being around any type of drama just didn't serve me in any way, especially being a new mother. September 2021 comes around. Girl, that's a long story. Thank you. But I see like 5 more paragraphs and they long. But thank you. September 2021 comes around and I met a guy that I started messing around with. Hold on. September 2021 comes around and I met a guy that I started messing around with. It was nothing serious from the start and I knew I just wanted to be sexual with him. We met for the first time after my 21st birthday. Girl, you ain't even turned 21 yet and you doing all of these adult activities? Okay, girl. We met for the first time after my 21st birthday, September 12th, and hung out like twice that month. I didn't see him again until February 2022. And after that, didn't see him again until like the summertime of 2022. Girl, that's because he don't like you like that. It's that simple. He don't like you like that. That's just a fuck buddy. That's just an STD, you know, something to do. A little around the house type shit, you know. But he don't like you like that. So don't tell me you got pregnant by him.
No. Not you. Absolutely not.
Because that's usually how it works. That's usually how it works. You know, girls will go through what you was going through. What you say? September 2021 is when y'all met. You don't see him until September 12th. Then you don't see him until February 2022. Then you don't see him until the summer. Yeah, a lot of girls will be like, oh, that's my boyfriend. Or questioning like, what are we? And then turn around and get pregnant by them. And then when they still show them they don't want them, then it'll be like, oh, niggas ain't shit. So hopefully that's not your trajectory, but I wouldn't be surprised. That's how a lot of girls be. The reason why he is relevant is because he is the older sister's Jan baby dad.
Bitch. Is it everybody or is it you? Are you the one with the problem, dear?
You are the problem. You are the problem. You are the problem. If nobody's told you that, come here. If nobody's told you that, I'm gonna tell you that. You are the problem. You are the problem. You are the problem. The reason why this man is relevant is because he is an older sister, Jan, baby daddy. Now, the reason why I switched up and call her child's father a baby daddy is because that's exactly what he is, just Sedona. My child's father is actually very prevalent and very active in his child's life. I think she was just always jealous of that. You're fucking her nigga.
Y'all swapping raw nigga juice together. All your pH balances are off.
No boundaries. No boundaries.
Okay, so you done fucked on her sister and fucked on her man. And you're calling her jealous? Should she not be? I think she was just always jealous of that. How I made that man go to the baby's doctor's appointments until this day. I've done mostly everything for my child. So now that we are not together, he's going to do everything and more. Her child's father doesn't do jack shit for me. Oh, her child's father doesn't do jack shit for her. I mean, potato. I'm sure he ain't doing that for you either. He didn't even take care of his oldest son, and he's still messing with his oldest son's mother, driving her car and all types of mess, Scott. Girl, you're the mess. You're the mess. Don't try to kiki with me and put an LOL after my name. Girl, you are the mess. Talking about something I don't like to involve myself in drama. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Everybody that you done mentioned in this goddamn story, including yourself, okay, is drama. In March 2022, oh, it keeps going. In March 2022, I ended up finding out that he was having a baby with Jan, and I found out from his younger brother. So it's just a whole family tree of people fucking. Okay. His brother and I were really cool before we met, girl. Because it seemed like every person you get cool with, you end up fucking or having a baby by.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not lying.
Well, I think you need to relax. And slow it down. Let's spend some time by ourselves. How about that? Let's go into hermit mode. How about that? You ever heard of isolation? It could be wonderful for a person. Okay, because every time you turn around, you say hi to a person, you either get pregnant or you get fucked.
I mean, that sounds like a fun time to me.
I don't like this for you, girl. I do not like this for you, girl. His brother and I was really cool before we met. He ended up telling me that his brother had a baby on the way with Is this story real? Because y'all used to send in a lot of fake tea times before. Is this story real? Okay, 2016 bandits, clock in down below. Is this story real? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so now the brother who you're cool with, who we don't know yet if you fucked, but I'm sure you probably did. Okay, because again, everybody getting fucked. Okay, it's like Love and Hip Hop Miami, girl. A lot of 304s in the 305. Everybody getting fucked. It's like, what in the Sister Gael flow? What's going on? What's going on? Right after I found that out, I immediately cut him off and left him alone. You cut who off? You cut the brother off or the brother's brother off? I'm so confused. Girl, okay. Let me, cause I know it ain't me. In March 2022, I ended up finding out that he was having a baby with Jan, and I found out from his younger brother. His brother and I were really cool before we met. He ended up telling me that his brother had a baby on the way with Jan. Right after I found out that, I immediately cut him off and left him alone. I don't know if the younger brother having a baby with Jan or, okay, so Jan's baby daddy. So we just gonna assume Jan's baby daddy, you were cool with Jan's baby daddy's brother, and Jan's baby daddy's brother came to you and told you, came to you after possibly coming on you.
Pop that tea and tell me how it tastes. Hello.
He told you that Jan's baby daddy was about to be Jan's baby daddy. So maybe Jan's baby daddy brother isn't fucking Jan after all. I didn't want no parts of that, and to know that he was messing around with somebody I was friends with just didn't sit well with me. Girl, now you want to have morals? And I knew it was going to be some drama or a situation. May 2022 comes, and that's when all the BS starts. My sister also used to be really close with their aunt, and my sister ended up seeing their aunt at the store and telling me how they was taking it up.
My ops linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck?
And that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. But look, I'm not a mama. I'm just an auntie. It's only so much I can do. Right.
I think this was after Mother's Day weekend, or this was Mother's Day weekend. They saw each other on a Sunday. About a week or two later, I ended up getting a massage from baby daddy.
You go get a damn job.
Yeah.
Oh, a message from baby dad. I was about to say, but would we be surprised if it was massage? I ended up getting a message from baby daddy, a screenshot and him saying, did you tell her? Girl, this story is giving fake at this point. I was like, what in the trapped in the closet is going on? Girl, it's giving trapped in the cheat sheet. Okay, because how did I get in it at this point? I was beyond confused because I'm like, tell who? What are you talking about? Jan told him how she knew he was messing with me. And how can he do that when I messed with her sister and had sex with her best friend on the couch?
It's a state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
You didn't say all of that. This is... Go book a motherfucking reading. Go book a motherfucking... Matter of fact, go like the video and listen to the music while you go book a reading. DM me on Instagram. DM me on motherfucking Instagram.
Straight to a pot of gold. Open up your mind, your heart and your soul. A different kind of path you may not have chose. As if true love is really letting go. Cause everywhere moving straight to a pot of gold. Open up your mind, your heart and your soul. A different kind of path you may not have chose. As if true love is really letting go. Do anything you want me to. Even if it means everything that she won't do, I had to do it for you. It's okay, I do it. This you I'm screwing. Tell your bitch she can suck on my dick. Tell your bitch she can eat my clit. Tell your bitch to go to the bridge. Tell your bitch to jump off it. Tell your bitch I am with the shit. I am a probably she can come and solve it.
Cause what? Okay, how did it go from you drunkenly fell asleep on the couch to you woke up and he was next to you to y'all cuddling to now you want to reveal after we already done knew. Now you want to reveal 20. Now you want to reveal 30 minutes into this goddamn story that you fucked the best friend on the couch.
She ain't a bad bitch. She's a dumb bitch. I'm sorry.
A whole bunch of shit. So after I saw that screenshot, I was like, what the F? Why did you tell her that? You know, like, why would they tell her that I'm messing with her child's father when I'm not? Are you sure? Girl, we don't know who you messing with at this point. Put a name on it or leave it on the playground. And why would they tell her that I did that? That's nobody's business. No, it actually kind of is. Okay? You talking about you calling them messy, baby. If I was June and Juke, I don't understand why they haven't jumped you yet. Cause you just, everybody fucking everybody. Okay, welcome to Baddies, everybody fucking everybody. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. Again, are you part of the Love and Hip Hop Miami cast? Over there with Amada and over there with Gael and Flo. I started scooping the motherfucking scene to see who's telling my motherfucking business. One thing I don't play around with is my business. Never played. Okay. That's why I can never be famous, even if I wanted to. Well, you so sure about that? Listen, girl, we posting this to YouTube. We're going to make some clips, put it on TikTok. We're going to do some YouTube shorts. I might even post it on Twitter. You sure about that? Girl, Miss Lisa, Miss Alicia, Miss Sia, girl. I'm just way too private and I don't play around. Girl, how you private but not with your privates? Please make it make sense. You private, just not with your privates. Because everybody seems to have access at this point. At this point, okay, raise your hand if you fuck Sia. Raise your hand if you too have fucked Sia. At this point, maybe when you was still in the closet, you were private, girl. But ever since you came out the closet, girl, been showing up and showing out. I'm just way too private, and I'll play around with people I love in their privacy and my privacy. I just started asking the people who knew about the situation, which was a very small number of people. 3 best friends, my sister, one of his friends, and that's about it. Girl, you just named about 9 people. You named enough people to be in the Jocelyn cabinet. Once I checked who I needed, I started connecting the dots. I realized my sister did say she had just talked to their aunt. So I went and said something to my sister. Oh, this is what's happening? And I'm trying to figure out, how did she find out? Girl. Oh, this is what's happening. And I'm trying to figure out, how did she find out? And she's saying, did their aunt say something? Oh my God, I can't believe she would do that. I didn't even say anything bad. I didn't even say anything about the boy or you. All I said was, they need to start messing around with the same dirty little boy.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
All the time I wanted to believe her, and I was more focused on trying to get this girl from trying to fight me for messing with the same dude as her, not knowing. LMAO. Looking back, I should have definitely smacked the piss out of my sister because her...
I must be watching a different mother show.
If anybody should be smacked, it should be you, baby. Did you proofread this? Did you read this back to yourself and be like, okay, yeah, okay, this is the one. This the one that's gonna set that channel off. Like, you feel good about this story? Looking back, I should have definitely smacked the piss out of my sister because her old messy ass is the reason why this girl doesn't like me and wants my motherfucking head to this day over a nigga. You sure it's not the fact that you fucking everybody that's in relation to her?
And how you don't even respect your pussy.
You don't think it could be that? I met up with him one more time just to talk about the situation, to let him, I don't even know who the him is, but we just going along with the story. Because at this point, yo nigga, her nigga, my nigga, child, I don't know whose nigga we talking about right now, but I know she gonna make him her nigga, okay? I met up with him one more time just to talk about the situation, to let him know that I'm not fighting over him. He's not worth fighting over. We're not together. I don't want him, and it is what it is. Get your mother effing crazy baby mama. He told me that she wasn't going to fight me and that she was pretty much over the situation. Did I believe him? Hell no, because he's just as messy, and I let it go. Nothing really happens. I don't really hear nothing from her or her sister. Nothing. Mind you, this is in 2022. Now we in 2024, and our time is past, and my birthday is coming up. So we now in September, my birthday comes, and my best friend tells me happy birthday. And a couple hours later, I ended up getting a message from one of my best friends on our group chat like, hey, I didn't really want to tell you this, but it's been on my mind, and I have to show you now. In the group chat.
That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Wow. Wow, bitch.
Oh, me and her would have fought. Don't put that in no group chat. Ho, you pull me to the side. You clearly have my number. Why would you announce something in the group chat? See, again, I think you the problem because everybody around you just, and you just as bad. Because you allowing and enabling and participating. Now I'm still iffy about how I feel about my best friend showing me this message on the day of my birthday, but I digress because I feel like it was a little messy and it could have just waited, or she could have just handled it better. But that's a whole nother story for another effing day. So I see the screenshot, and this is a screenshot of Jan telling my best friend to tell me happy birthday. Below Sky, you will see a screenshot of what she said to my best friend. Yes, you could read it out loud. Girl, I was going to do that anyway. This is my channel. But we got receipts. So it said, Cynthia Bailey's old friend. What happened? It says Queen Aroa. What happened? I don't got to keep it cool on shit. Shut the F up talking to me. You shouldn't have let the business come out your mouth. You told her how to be the biggest hoe ever. You such a good big sister. Damn, I didn't hit. Wait. Didn't I hear that shit from you? And I'm grown as fuck. You should grow up, you cokehead. And all the person is doing is just replying to these messages with laughing emojis. Oh wait, we got a movie? Oh, girl, I thought we had some video clips of them fighting.
I would like to see it.
So then Sia says, we're too old for this. She didn't know he was your baby daddy and was not in love with that man for sure. So Cash in Trump Check says, I had to clock in, you know, because I'm grown. But I will tell you, a 30-something-year-old B who would leave her baby in her mom's house to go get effed and do coke without a residence of her own couldn't tell me ish. I'll bother who I want and I'll say what I want. Bitch. And I'm grown enough to know that I'm not obsessed. I am shocked and appalled at the fact that B used her P for evil and effed every nigga that was around me. I'm holding her accountable because she wanted to call herself my friend and my little sister. And then effed all the niggas around me. This is not about no nigga. This is about her character. It makes so much sense on why she acts like that and tells everybody she doesn't know me. And ooh, they wrote a real name. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna just assume Juke anymore because she was so up our asses until she started effing my baby daddy behind my back. I should have never forgave her for effing my best friend on my couch after the first day she met him. That was my bad, but you guys come from the same tree, so I really shouldn't have expected anything more. Ooh. One day y'all crazy asses will see that you have to be held accountable. I think that day is today. I think that day actually might be today because, girl, I'm on her side. I'm on her side. I don't know her, but I'm on her side, okay? And y'all know I never seen it for Miss Leaks, but I'm on her side. One day, y'all crazy asses will have to be held accountable for the things you do. It's not always about somebody not liking you or about a nigga sometimes. It's just the fact that you are a human being and you taught your sister how to be just as effed up as you. That's for blank. Thank you, boo. Now, that second message is apparently a message she sent to the older sister. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm kind of in agreement. With the message.
It's funny how the tables turn.
But Sia goes on to say, when I saw this, I was instantly livid because it's been well over 2 to 3 years since we have even had a conversation, and 2 to 3 years since I even seen, touched, or even heard from. See, touched is where we have a problem. First of all, actually seen is where we have a problem because what you doing looking at my man, let alone being around him. But now you close enough to touch, I'm gonna have to touch you and fuck you up.
Find you somebody to play with, bitch. Find you somebody to play with, ho.
Okay, because don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay, because my motto is, baby, I'm gonna fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up. And since you done fucked everybody else in town, I see that job has already been done. So now it's time I fuck you up.
I don't fuck with that woman because I don't fuck with that woman. And it's not because she got some tea on me.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Girl, you was around here playing with fire. Okay, and it's wonder that fire wasn't in your coochie. Okay, because of the STD, crabs, gonorrhea, syphilis, something. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Sexual health not in the schools? What's going on? The fact that I'm still in this girl's mind absolutely scared me. Okay, it's like, what did I do to you for you to want to hate me on my birthday? She literally just said it in the messages. Not once, but twice. You literally mess with everybody around her. And I mean, she's just as bad for keeping you around and then constantly going back to you as well. But like, let alone not even message me, but hate message my best friend. It's giving scary. It's giving need for attention. It's giving manic. It's giving she's upset. No, it's giving that you lack accountability and responsibility.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
Uh-huh. Because she had a baby with a man who does not provide for her or her child like she wanted him to. She the one who decided to lay down with a man who she knew was an issue in the beginning. There's a lot of things she said about me that was very negative, and you can read those things too, Sky. None of these things are true. I never use my pussy for evil or even care to give a F about what another B is doing with hers or a nigga. I'm drop dead gorgeous. There's too much in this world. Yeah, and you sound like you've had all of them. Baby, are we reading the same story? Are we reading the same story? Okay. Are we reading the same story? Did you like write this with your ass? Did you remember this with your ass? Like, are we reading the same story, girl? Like, there's a lot of dick in the world, and it sounds like you're going after as many as you can. Okay, and it don't just stop there. Ooh, no, happy pride. Remember, I'll take the bitches too. Okay, you want the niggas and the niggas bitches. Like, I'm surprised you didn't talk about a threesome in this. It's too many people in this world for me to be worrying about who she's fucking, especially since she's been contracting STDs since we was in high school, girl. Now you want to mention STDs. Now you want to mention sexual health in the last paragraph, girl. 44 minutes, girl. I've never even had one. The closest thing I've had to itching down there was a bladder infection when I was 10. We're gonna move on past that one. No disrespect or harm to people who had, because it is a very normalized thing, unfortunately, and should be made. And more people should be made aware so people could get tested and do the right things to protect themselves. Other than that, none of that has anything to do with me, nor correlates with the type of person I am. I may have made mistakes in my life like anyone else. I am human, girl. Okay, now you coming with the dramatic squad. Okay, coming with the dramatics now. I may have made mistakes in my life like anyone else. I am human and really have nothing but humanity. Hate messaging somebody on their birthday just because you are going through your trauma is wrong, especially when I don't have no ill will or hate towards this girl even to this day. I don't even know her like that. She doesn't know me. I know a lot of her business though. She knows none of mine. LMAO. Mainly because no one ever talks about me in an ill manner, because I don't tell anyone my mother effing business. So I had my older sister handle the conversation, and I told her that if she wanted to fight me, she was going to fight her for me, since she technically started the whole thing. I haven't heard or seen her or heard from her since, and I blocked her on everything. Should I fight her, Scott, and get it over with, or I really want to hate message her on her birthday? LMAO. What should I do? Thanks, Scott. Sincerely, a bad bitch. I think you need to go to therapy. I think you need to go to therapy, my moms. You are the problem. You are the problem. Okay. First of all, go to the doctor first, then go to therapy. Okay. I hope you're getting checkups. Because listen, it's nothing wrong with being a hoe. I'm a hoe. Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you.
Okay. And I don't mean that you out there fucking every single night. That's not what that means. But what it does mean is that you are DTF. But that's when you choose to be DTF, okay? But it's not like, for you, it's not even a choice. It's not even an option. It's just a given. It's just any day of the week, you fucking. That's what it seemed like to me from this story. Like, every character that you introduced, you fucked. You had sex with. Again, like I've said multiple times throughout this story, it feels like every person that has said hi to you, it's just been like, oh, how can I have sex with them? How can I become intimate with them? And that's something that you want to go sit down and talk about. Go sit down on somebody's couch and talk about that. Actually, you can slide in my DMs. Okay, book a reading, because there's something there. It's something there. I don't know if it's codependency issues, not intimacy. I don't know if it's codependency issues, abandonment issues. I don't know what it is. But you really need to figure out why every person that you meet, you feel like you got to be intimate with. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay? Because not one of these people in this story was just like some side character that was just there just because. No, it's like every last person, like, I mean, aside from your sister and the aunt, like, you had some sort of relations with. Like, Chap, did you fuck Jan too? Did you fuck the older sister too?
I said, oh, everybody's gay these days. They gay these days. But
is that why she mad? Like, what's going on? And then the fact that you think that she's jealous, girl, you gave her every reason to be.
Y'all swapping raw nigga juice together. All your pH balances are off.
You mess with her sister. You mess with the family friend, and then you mess with her baby daddy. What's going on? Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. I think it's on vacation right now, but turn it on. Turn it on. Let me know that it works. Because if it don't, we're gonna have to sit on somebody's couch seriously and talk about that. Like, I'm gonna need you to go see the lady. Like, what's going on, girl? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Seriously. And then you asking, should I go fight her? What?
Oh, y'all be ready to fight over everything, y'all. Oh, y'all like to tussle. Oh.
I feel like you need to like throw your phone into the ocean and move to a new town and just start all over. Okay. And if you want to go out there and be a hoe, listen, be a hoe. Be a hoe. Be a hoe. That's fine. But like, you gotta own that. You gotta own that. And you can't be doing it with, again, every person that you meet and everybody in your circle, because that's just messy at that point. That's just literally messy at that point, which you are. And I don't know if anybody's ever set you down to tell you that you are messy, but I'm here to sit you down and tell you how you are messy. Okay, I'm here to sit you down and tell you that in front of however many thousands of people are viewing this online right now at this moment and commenting down below with their opinions. Okay, probably also calling you messy, because you are. Okay, but I'm glad that you wrote this story in, child, because people think I just be going in because I hate black women and I hate women. No, I tell y'all all the time, niggas ain't shit, but child, neither is a lot of bitches out here. And I'm sorry, mama. Thank you for helping me prove my point, because girl, I love you for watching, but girl, your life a mess and you messy. Next case. So listen, child, if y'all want to write in, y'all better send me a motherfucking long, juicy, detailed email to skyteatimes@gmail.com. Okay, if you got a story to tell, friendships, relationships, family, work, etc., I want to hear your story so we can gag. Okay, and make sure that you send in some receipts as well. Nothing better than receipts, girl. Okay, send that long, juicy, detailed email to skyteatimes@gmail.com, and we will roast and gag and give commentary and do all of that in the above. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. How I was not expecting this shit to be over 50 minutes, but alas, here we are, child. We had years of mess to unpack. Okay, child, make sure you write in again, because I'm sure this ain't the last of the mess that's happening in your life, how. So make sure you write in again so we can get to the bottom of the shenanigans going on over there.